Now let's go ahead and look at a follow-up. Let's go ahead and look at Amber. She's going to be an example of a business builder who is already signed up with you. And when we open her up, we see that we have a 2 p.m. meeting with her at Starbucks to do our monthly coaching session. We're going to see if she completed the assignments that she was supposed to do over the last month. And then if she did, we're going to go ahead and give her her next set of assignments. We're also going to go through her app and talk about each person that she's working with right now and help her with next steps. Now, of course, this bottom area of helping her go through her app, this will be an example of a business builder that's already signed up with you. And if you make this a team system, you can actually do some amazing things with training with this and helping people become the leaders that they need to be. That will be taught in another module called Using Your Notes and Training Your Team, I believe. And I believe that will be number 5. But let's go ahead and look at this right now. And when we press on Amber, we can see this highlights area. Now the highlights area is a piece of sticky information that's going to be at the top of the contact every time you open them up. It's the most important information that you want to be able to see about this person every time you open them up. So since this is a business builder, I usually suggest putting their why in here, why they're joining you in the business, why they're taking this journey. Some other things that you could put in here are spouses' names, kids' names. Maybe they're obsessed with cats. Maybe they're super political and you need to keep that in mind every time you talk to them so you don't get into an explosive conversation. Any of these things that would be important for you to know every time you talk to the person or talk with the person, that would be great to be put in the highlights area. Now, another way I like to put it is if you were in a coffee shop and you saw somebody across the room and you're like, oh, that's so-and-so. And then you're like, oh, I can't remember his wife's name. I can't remember the kids' names. Oh, I forgot. Where did I meet him again? And you have 60 seconds to pull out your phone and get some information so you can have a meaningful conversation with that person. Those are the types of things that you would put in the highlights area. And again, when you're able to ask somebody, how their spouse is by name and how their kids are by name, those kinds of things build trust. And trust is what you need to build strong relationships. Now, as we scroll down on the highlights section, we're going to go ahead and you're going to see these hashtags here. Now, hashtags are your filing system for the app. They're going to allow you to organize people in a way that's meaningful for you. Now, for network marketing, I automatically suggest doing hashtag the city and hashtag the state that the person lives in, especially if you're building online. Because let's say your company's having an event in Phoenix, Arizona, or another event in Dallas, Texas, and you want to be able to see who you know in those areas that you can tell to go to that meeting. I'm going to show you how to do that in another module on searching. Now, some of the other ones that you'll want to put in here are like hashtag BB or hashtag business builder for your business builders, hashtag PC or hashtag product for your product users. And if they come in on a product or with a certain thing that they're trying to work on. This is really great for health and wellness companies and skincare companies, where if somebody's a product user and they're coming in, like let's say they have digestive problems and they're trying your products, your digestive products. You could have hashtag digestive for their pain point, the reason that they're coming in. Some other ones, maybe hashtag weight loss, hashtag wrinkles, whatever those things are. Now, you're probably asking, well, why would I do that? Well, let's say your company comes out with another product. Let's say you have a digestive product that somebody's using, and your company comes out with this new product that works really well with what they're currently doing. You can very easily search all the people that are trying to improve that area of their body or that area of their health, and be able to suggest an extra product to them. Now, that's just a quick and easy way of being able to increase your per person volume, which can make a big difference in your check and in your rank. Now, you're going to notice another one here that she actually works at Whole Foods, and I put hashtag Whole Foods. Why did I do that? Because another great thing that you can do is, like, if you meet people in the supermarket, or maybe you meet them at a Chamber of Commerce event or a BNI meeting, anywhere where you meet people and they're there most of the times that you go, like an employee or something like that, you could hashtag where you met them. And then what I like to do is each time before I go into Whole Foods, I can just simply search hashtag Whole Foods, find the people that I've spoken to in Whole Foods, give myself a refresher before I go in and do my shopping. So then the next time I go to the cheese department and that person is working there, even though I haven't seen them in a couple of weeks, I could still remember the conversation like it was yesterday. And I could say to them, hey, how did such and such ended up turning out? And they are so surprised what you can remember. Like, they're like, wow, you remembered that. And you know what that does? It shows you care. And when you care, it shows, it builds trust. And trust is what's needed for relationships. Now, let's go ahead and scroll down. Again, with the hashtags, you could do hashtag chamber for the people that you meet at the Chamber of Commerce events. You could do hashtag BNI for BNI events. Anything that's important to you to be able to look up, you can do. You can even do hashtag kids. Like if you want to do mommy and me classes and you want to be able to search your area to see who has kids so you can invite them, that's another thing that you could do as well. Now let's go ahead and look down. We're going to go see the pending follow-up there again. And then we're going to see all of the notes. And we can see everything from the very beginning of the relationship when we met and we met for coffee. And if we click on the note to see the rest of the note, we just press on it, we could see Amber's experienced low energy, a lot of brain fog. She's struggling with having the energy to do things she needs to do each day. She's also struggling with dealing with her kids because she's so tired. I gave her a sample of the product and I'll follow up with her and see what she thought of it. Now this is, as it is said, an example of a business builder. And then we can see on the next note, she loved the sample. She already felt a difference. As we scroll up, we can see we met for coffee. She called to say she'd be able to get her kit on the 12th. She signed up at the top package, very excited. And this is each one of the coaching sessions that we've done with her since she signed up. Now, here's the thing. Especially with your business builders, a lot of people only keep track of prospects. And once they sign somebody up, that's it. Great, they're signed up. Now it's all on them. Well, that's not the best way to raise up a team. Now, you can actually train your people and help them and give them assignments, make notes on their progress, and be able to see their entire growth. Now, here's the great thing also. Because you can see all of the interactions, if anything goes wonky, suddenly behavior changes or anything like that, you're going to be able to see it quicker in here than you would by trying to remember in your own head. And then you'll be able to reach out to them and you'll be able to say, hey, what's going on? Are you struggling? I'm here to help you. What can I do? And if they say, well, I don't know, I think I'm going to give up. I think I'm going to quit. Because you have her why there, right there in that highlights area, you're going to be able to coach them and help them through that valley instead of letting them give up on themselves. Now, this is incredible for retention. So you can remind her that she didn't want to work at the hotel anymore. She was sick of being broke. She wanted the freedom to spend time with her husband. And let's get back up there again. There we go. Needs money to take care of her mom. She doesn't want to have to keep living life the way it is. And when you're able to remind somebody of their why, remind somebody about their dream, that is super powerful for retention. That's super powerful to help people along on their journey to success. Let us know if you have any questions. And remember, we do have coaching and training available for you. Just let us know if you're interested in learning more.